Chances are, if you've been to a concert or any major live event in the past 15 years, your wallet is probably in some serious pain, and you're not just imagining things. Year after year, ticket prices continue to soar. According to Bloomberg, prices were averaging around $132 in 2025, which is just ridiculous when you think about the fact that in 2011, just as the merger went into effect, I got decent seats. Pretty close seats. My Chemical Romance, Blink-182 in summer 2011 for $48. Those same tickets now are going to go for close to $500, depending on what venue, what state you're in. But the news has just come down that Ticketmaster under the Trump administration is actually squeaky clean. There's actually no monopoly here because this administration, in fact, welcomes monopolies. They're laughing in your face quite literally, and let's talk about it. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while. We'll talk more about me another time. Today, I was feeling extremely heated with the recent court rulings about Ticketmaster. It's so sinister. It's so transparent, exactly what the administration is doing. It's the same thing with David Ellis and Paramount and Skydance being taken over, and now they're taking over Warner Brothers, creating even more monopolies, making things even worse in this America First economy for Americans. I don't really know how ticket prices are in other countries, but since LiveNation got this monopoly, and as somebody who has attended a concert, unfortunately through a Ticketmaster service at least once per year since 2010, I feel like my hands are tied. I feel like I'm really having to pick and choose, and it shouldn't be like that because the artists, a lot of the time, the bands that are playing these shows, aren't even the ones profiting or getting a proper cut of this. It's just VIP fees, platinum tickets out the wazoo. Nobody even knows what it fucking means, but you better pay $250 extra just for the privilege. Before we get into some of the details of the trial, I wanted to talk about this email exchange or text exchange that's going viral right now between a couple of regional directors in Ticketmaster's system. They are laughing and spitting in our faces. They are mocking us, saying these people are so stupid. They will rob the fans blind. They'll pay $250 to park at a Kid Rock concert because why not? America! They're not just taking advantage of Kid Rock fans. It's everybody from Beyonce to bigger bands like Spiritbox and Pearl Jam. Everybody that even fought against the system in the first place is now forced to use this system because so many of the venues that these artists play at are now bought up and owned by, get this, LiveNation, thus forcing them into these horrific deals where they take 20 to 25, maybe even 30% of the artist's merch sales, and it's just unfathomable how far greed can go. In one exchange from 2022, one of the employees shared a screen grab of data related to a Kid Rock show in Tampa, Florida. Who would have fucking guessed? By the way, how about that Turning Point USA halftime show?
My name is Kid.
Now that's what I call family-friendly, American-first Christian content right there, because nothing says families like underage girl. Wait, what? These people are so stupid, and I have VIP parking up to $250, LOL. That's what one of the employees said to the others, and the other replies, I almost feel bad taking advantage of them. Like, not at all. They talked about raising parking prices for Kid Rock fans, and as much as I'm like, okay, it's fun to clown on that, no, this is a serious issue across the board. It's clear political intent, and if you do not believe me on that, industry insiders are pretty fucking baffled on this one. It's right there in the title, and I feel like the problem here is not just the idea of a monopoly, it's the fact that the antitrust officer was quite literally removed from LiveNation a few weeks before the lawsuit even got off the ground, before they really got into court and started getting into the nitty-gritty. And now Trump has just appointed somebody new. It's a Trumper, and guess what? Oh, Ticketmaster's suddenly not a monopoly anymore, suddenly not in trouble. How about not even a little slap on the wrist? How about you guys just keep doing what you're doing, and like Bloomberg says right here, concert tickets will stay expensive after the Live Nation trial. I don't entirely know exactly how fucking stupid you would have to be to believe that this administration has anything even remotely resembling your best interest in mind, but if you've been drinking the Kool-Aid for this long, voting for somebody like this 3 times, you're a lost fucking cause, and I can't help you. In the details here from Interval News, Trump cut Ticketmaster a deal, killing a multi-year trial that had been in progress since the Biden administration. It was brought up by the DOJ then, and guess what? DOA under Trump. They cut a multi-year trial, just like that, for price gouging fans. So they went on to explain that the Trump Justice Department reached a settlement with Live Nation on Monday, 1 week, a mere week, 7 days into the antitrust trial that Biden's DOJ brought to break up the company. Ticketmaster will stay intact, fully operating exactly as it is, as a conglomerate, as a monopoly, and the $280 million fine equals just 4 days of Live Nation's revenue. You see why I'm not even calling this a slap on the wrist? Billionaire companies, centi-billionaires, do not give a fuck about a $280 million fine. That's 4 days of operating costs, or maybe even less if they jack up those parking fees even more. The deal came weeks after the DOJ fired its antitrust chief and after Live Nation added Trump ally Rick Greenell to its board. Who could have foreseen this coming? Oh no, the consequences of our own actions. And you see these MAGA folks now going, this isn't what I voted for. Oh, suddenly, gas prices have gone up. I'm ever so slightly inconvenienced. And, nothing else. All of the injustices, all of the oppressed people, all of the genocides, the wars. I didn't give a fuck about that. But when it came to, filling up the old tank, I just had to check out of the whole MAGA thing because he's not putting America first, which means he's not putting me first. The comments are pretty solid on this one. I see one that says, this is all this administration does. Sue or threaten someone so they can force them into a payoff to Trump. It's unreal how out in the open it is and how often it happens and just nobody cares. I love this George Carlin quote because I've been watching a lot of his stand-up routines recently and have seen just how well many of those bits have aged, especially the ones on like administrations, government, and religion. It's a big club and you ain't in it. I, for one, just cannot stand how much we're winning. Can we please have a break from all these dubs? And to drop the sarcasm for a minute, it's just constant L after L, humanitarian violation after genocide, after war, after lie, and it's just so stacked upon each other, they're trying to tire us out. And it's working for the general public. There's fatigue. To wrap things up, I want to go back to the conversation between these two Live Nation employees, a couple of regional directors that were really just kind of poking at the bull. And if this, by the way, is what's getting leaked, imagine what's not. We have seen how terrible everybody in all of these administrative roles are, whether it be something personal or more than likely something involving crimes and business and cover-ups, and it's just an absolute stain. The way that I feel about things right now cannot really be put into a simple sentence. Anyways, in a statement, Live Nation said that the exchange absolutely doesn't reflect our values or how we operate. By the way, did we mention that, you want to go to that Imagine Dragons concert? Oh, you were trying to see Spirit Box? You know what? Let's tack on the parking fee and a VIP fee, even though you're not meeting any artists or getting any privilege other than going to a separate bathroom or getting a private bar where no drinks are included, mind you. You still have to wait in a line and you still have to pay full price for the drink. So what exactly are we paying for? But let's go ahead and tack on another fee while we're at it. They're laughing in our face while saying it absolutely does not reflect our values. As a monopoly, we are insulted. Because this was a private Slack message, leadership learned of this when the public did and will be looking into the matter promptly. And trust me, guys, you can trust them, the guys that fired their antitrust chief officer just to get a blessing from Trump and a bailout. Our business only works when fans have great experiences, aka when their wallets are fully drained and we've milked them for every penny they're worth. I'm trying to do a little translating on the fly here, which is why we've capped amphitheater venue fees at 15%. Oh, that's so fucking generous. Wow, we're only fucking you 15% of the way. Even though, you know, they're gonna get their way the other ways by parking, by drinks, by stealing from the artist merch for no reason other than they can dip their hand into that pot. And they will. We have invested $1 billion in the last 18 months into U.S. venues and fan amenities, aka they are pumping revenue into the venues that they own, where they're taking even more money and skimming off the top. Fan amenities, go fuck yourself. What the fuck fan experience have you built in the past 15 years that makes it worth it to pay $5,000 to go see Bruce Springsteen or Taylor Swift? We need more bands and artists speaking out against this and finding ways to skirt the fucking scalpers and skirt the system entirely. I love what the All-American Rejects did last year, playing everything from backyards to a Sheetz parking lot. I want to see more DIY anti-establishment shit instead of just people going along with the norm. I understand how hard it is, and especially being a touring artist right now, I can't even begin to comprehend the struggle of being out on the road and just having no money, no food, no gas, whatever, not knowing how you're going to get to the next venue. I cannot exactly put myself in that place, but trying to put myself in your shoes, I understand that the fact that these venues are mostly owned by LiveNation and you don't have many options. But I think as time goes on, some people that maybe do have money and are into supporting independent things that are not attached to these horrible administrations, maybe they'll step up and do something, or maybe we'll be stuck with this for the foreseeable future, and that just makes me want to die because I love live music, but I've been priced out. They weren't even able to use those messages from the employees against them in court. It would prejudice the jury. Well, we can't have that. We can't have anybody being biased against the multi-billion-dollar corporation. We can't have anybody taking down our billionaires. And while we're at it, you know what? Maybe stop being so mean to billionaires, says the billionaire company. Oh, it makes me want to pull my hair out, guys, and I don't even have any currently. So let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I promise I will explain more about my absence, and I've got more on the way. I am returning to YouTube, so I will see you guys with more content very soon. And fuck Ticketmaster.